Okay, Jez, good morning to you. I'm going to try to give you a tutorial here that I spoke of in the email about how we are going to try to identify prospects for the universal retargeting project. So I have decided that right now we're going to work with plastic surgeons, plastic surgery. There are a couple of reasons for this. Number one, it is a high dollar tickets service. So a lead and a patient for a plastic surgery practice is valuable, and retargeting can help increase the number of new patients they get. The second reason is that plastic surgery is also a category that is still open for the end market leads. That's different from the universal retargeting. The end market leads is a program where we can get people who have self-identified as being in the market for or looking for plastic surgery procedures. We can get that up front and get that list and updated weekly, and help a plastic surgeon actually reach out to these people very, very early in their investigation and decision making process. So a couple of reasons for choosing this particular niche. And I'm still working through this a little bit, but I'm going to try to go through step by step and show you what I've been doing to get a lead, a sort of a prime lead, if you want to call it that. So the first thing we do is go to Google, and here I've already entered in plastic surgery, Nashville, Tennessee. I'll get you a list of other cities that we need or that we'll be looking at. So the first thing we want to do is to scroll down, and don't worry about the ads or the 3-pack, 4-pack in this case. We just want to go to the organic listings and start looking at these listings. Here's the Plastic Surgery Center of Nashville, and click on it. The first thing we want to do, and this is going to be I'm going to install this on the Chrome on the remote desktop for you. But you'll see up here we have what we call a Facebook Pixel Helper plugin. What this does is goes to this website and sees if they are using or have used retargeting in the past, at least retargeting on Facebook. Unfortunately, I can't find where I can find a plug-in that will show me other retargeting pixels, but Facebook's probably one of the biggest, so it's a good indicator that these people, number one, are a little bit more proactive with their marketing, but number two, they know something about retargeting. And when you see that little number here, you can actually click on it, and you can see some pixels that they found. All we want to do is, first of all, look at this little icon up here, and if a number appears on it, we'll see one in a minute that doesn't, then this is one to look at. All right. The second thing we want to do is to copy the URL, and the second tool we'll use is one called SEM Rush. This gives us some information about the traffic that is coming to a website. We don't really want a prospect that has 100 visitors a month to their website. That's just not enough to really justify it. So let's take a look here, paste that URL in, and I'm on traffic analytics over here. You'll see they're getting 16,000 visits per month. That's in December. They got 16,400 visitors. That's pretty substantial. You'll see the graph here. But that's also a go. I would say right now for the plastic surgery, anybody over 1,000 visits per month is a candidate. So that's definitely a go. They've cleared the next hurdle. One thing I may work into this later on is looking at display advertising, because display advertising means they're a little more progressive in their marketing. This one has not done any display advertising, but right now that's not critical. What is that they have a, well, I went back to a different website. That they do have a significant number of visits, at least 1,000 per month. So two things: they've got the Facebook Pixel Helper. They know something about retargeting, and they're getting traffic. So the third thing we want to do, this is the Plastic Surgery Center of Nashville. We want to come to LinkedIn Sales Navigator, and on company, we want to put, what was it again? I can't remember. Plastic Surgery Center of Nashville, and see if anybody is here. Plastic Surgery Center of Nashville. Okay, we've got a couple here. Let's take a look. And what we are looking for is a marketing director, an owner, a founder, a partner, someone in a decision-making role. Neither one of these two ladies is a decision-making role. A registered nurse, no. Another registered nurse, no. But I did notice there was a second listing. Let's see. What was it again? Plastic Surgery Center of Nashville. Plastic Surgery Center of Nashville. And see, there were two here. I guess there's a little bit. Yeah, this one has the PLLC you see out here on the end of it. Trust me, LinkedIn sees this as two different companies. They're the same company. Let's click on this and see what we find. Of course, we find more people, 8. We find, look at this, plastic surgeon and owner. There's a plastic surgeon, a chief operating officer, plastic surgeon, anesthesia. I'm going to say that this Melinda Halls, the plastic surgeon and owner, that's the one we want to target. So we want to save her as a lead, and I have created a folder, Plastic Surgeons, January 23rd, 2019. The reason I've done this and I want to set up a new folder by date is I don't want you to be putting these out into a folder, one huge folder, and me not realizing or remembering who we've already sent LinkedIn connection requests to. That's what we're going to do with these, is send them LinkedIn connection requests. So we're going to do one folder per day. We just click on plastic surgeons, and you see we've successfully saved her. Now, one thing to notice here, we have several that have the save button out here. That's because they are in my network. They're either first, second, or third degree contacts. First degree contacts is somebody I've connected with directly. Second degree is we have a mutual shared friend. And third degree, which most of these are, means that we have some more distant connections. So if a person is not in my what it is called it, my network somehow at some level, then you're not going to see the save button. You're just going to see view profile. And unfortunately, I've already found a few people who are the prime targets that are not in my network in any degree, and I could not reach out to them, but that's all right. We're going to have plenty. So we've already done this Melinda Halls. We've got her in our list. So let's go back and do another one. Do the back arrow, and let's look for this Robbins Plastic Surgery, it looks like. Okay, they're not doing any retargeting. or they don't have a retargeting pixel. And right now, we're going to find people who have been doing retargeting or are doing retargeting, because we don't have to educate them about retargeting. So we're just going to back out of Robbins Plastic Surgery. And this is not a industry, a niche that's going to be real proactive in their online marketing. So you're going to find a number of those probably. Let's look at this. What is it? Steve King Plastic Surgery. Give it a couple of seconds. No Facebook pixel. We come back and look at this Wendell Plastic Surgery. There we go. We do have retargeting. Don't know whether we're going to find anything on LinkedIn or not, but let's copy this. See what kind of traffic they're getting. 17,000 per month. That's substantial. Okay, so now this is Dr. J.J. Wendell Plastic Surgery. Let's see if anything comes up on Sales Navigator. X that one off. And what was it? Dr. J.J. Wendell. No, it would have auto-filled already, so I'm not sure that he is on, what am I trying to say, on LinkedIn. He may be, but what was that? J.J. Wendell. C.J. Wendell. That's not the same one, is it? No, it is. No, Dr. J.J. Wendell. Okay. So we're going to forget about him and move on to the next one. Nashville Cosmetic Surgery. What is this? Let's no Facebook pixel. Maxwell Aesthetics. Yes, we have Facebook pixels here. So let's take a look. Copy the URL. Look at traffic analytics. 9,500. Maxwell Aesthetics. Go to Sales Navigators. Okay, so now notice we have 3 here. We probably need to look at all 3 of these unless we find who we're wanting in the first one. Okay, we got 11 results. Plastic surgeon, anesthesia, nurse practitioner. Business manager is not really the marketing manager. RN, marketing specialist. But Sandra is not in my network. So that's not going to work. Let's look at the other ones. Maxwell. Let's X this one off. Company. You might want to copy and paste AS. Copy and paste it might be easier. There we go. Go to the second one. No results. And company. Go to that one. No results. So the only one's going to be on this first one. And let's go back and look at that one more time. And see if we missed it. Nurse practitioner, plastic surgeon. Let's look back at the about us. Let's look at staff. Those are the RNs. Let's see, surgery. Providers, maybe. Yeah, that's the one we're looking for. Providers. who do we have? Maxwell, Unger, and Jensen, who was the one we saw over here. Unger. But I don't see him as a partner. I don't see him as a, what I'm trying to say, a partner or a owner. But he still might be one, since he is one of the 3 surgeons in the practice. Let's go ahead and save him. That same list. All right, let's do one more. Going back to Maxwell Aesthetics, Music City Plastic Surgery. Yes, we do have a Facebook pixel. Let's see what kind of traffic they get. Copy. SEM Rush. Paste. Okay, 3,700. That dropped off a little bit. Of course, it looks like they were 7,800 in August of 18. Well, that's September. Here we go. Oh, December of 18 is over here. But anyway, I don't know why. Anyway, good traffic. Got the Facebook pixel. So let's go look at Music City Plastic Surgery and Sales Navigator under Company. Nothing comes up. Nobody with that practice is on Facebook. All right, well, we'll do one more. Oslin Practice Surgery. No Facebook pixel. This DeLozier Cosmetic Surgery Center does have one. But here we're not. Well, let's see. What have we got? We got 3,600 back in October. I don't know why we're not getting something right up here. But they have been getting some. Let's see if they're on the LinkedIn. DeLozier. Delozier, what was it? Cosmetic Surgery. Nope, don't see anything there. We'll keep trying. One or two more. Marvel Cosmetic Surgery. Oh, by the way, I think, yeah, you're going to like looking at some of these websites, aren't you? They do have the Facebook pixel. Let's check the traffic. $1,200. That meets our minimum. They have been doing more at times. And so, Marvel Cosmetic Surgery. Nope, it would have auto-filled. Nobody there. That's what we're going to run into, but that's the nature of this kind of practice, I think. Don't worry about the ads. Let's see what we got here. The cosmetic surgery, nope, no pixel. No pixel. Okay, we do have a Facebook pixel here for Nashville Plastic Surgery. Check the traffic. I don't see any traffic. I don't know. Let's just see, since they did have the Facebook retargeting pixel. Let's see what we got. What is it? Nashville Plastic Surgery. NASH. All right, we got some things here. Let's see what we got. Business manager, plastic surgeon, and office manager. Not ideally. Let's see who else. Nashville. I think these other two are different. Since we found one, let's go back and look. Sometimes these are, Michael Cash is just a one-man show. So he probably would be the owner. Let's save him. Plastic surgeons. Okay. So that's going to be the process in the email. I've given you the cities we want to go through. I would say, Jez, let's go through the first 5 pages of each city, the organic results on Google, and go through the process again, looking for the Facebook pixel, retargeting pixel. If they've got that, copy and paste the URL into SEMrush and check the traffic, and then go into LinkedIn Sales Navigator and see if the owner, partner, founder, marketing director, someone with those kinds of titles, a decision maker, is on Google and is in my network. These two were. This one I would not be able to contact because she is not in my network. One last thing I want to show you here. If you come up to list and lead lists, you'll see this is the one we've been saving to, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A couple of them I did from the Atlanta area a little earlier in going through this. But when you get this and start tomorrow morning, okay, I want you to start a new list. And let's see, here we go. We got to go back to here. Create lead list. I'm going to go ahead and do it for you. And your lead list is going to be plastic surgeons, January 24th. 2019, because that's going to be your tomorrow, right? And so what will happen is you will I'm going to finish, well, I might do a little bit more on this, but you'll start putting your saved leads into January 24th, and then I will come in after you finish your day, and I will start sending out invitations, connection invitations to the people that you have in the list. Okay, I know that's a lot. It's a little bit tedious and time consuming, but I really think with the combination of a website that is or has used retargeting, we don't have to educate them about retargeting. Number 2, they've got sufficient traffic. And number 3, we can find someone who is likely to be a decision maker on LinkedIn. And that's going to be our process. So write back with any questions you have about this. And let's just plan on this going on for some time here until we see. Again, we may get into it for a week or 10 days and find out we're not getting any response, no acceptances of the invitations from this particular niche. And we may want to try a second niche or a different niche. I don't know that I don't have the power or the authority to say whether plastic surgeons is going to be great or going to be a bust, or whether we ought to be over in some other niche. But let's go with this to start with. Got to start somewhere and see what happens. All right. Thanks again. Take care.